Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Berkana. Thank you so much for being here. I am doing today September 2020. So this will be for Sagittarius for the month of September 2020. Now, if you are here because your sun is in Sagittarius, I also encourage you to look up where your moon is in your chart and where your ascendant is in your chart, and also check out those videos. The reason why is you are not only one zodiac sign, okay? When I first heard that, I thought that it was like, wow, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll watch more videos. But like in the back of my mind, it was like, do they just want me to watch more videos so they can make more money? Well, yes, but also, no. You are not just one sign, okay? We are whole beings, not partial beings. And the zodiac represents all of life, okay? Those don't want to go in there, okay. So where your sun is, that's one part of you. Where your moon is, that's another part of you. Where all of your other planets are, those are other parts of you. And the signs that don't have any planetary bodies in them, that doesn't mean that you don't have that energy, right? Like, I don't have any planets in Sagittarius, but that doesn't mean that I don't have Sagittarius energy. So, with that being said, I do have a link in the description box down below with like a really great chart site where you can enter your birth data and check out your chart. And with that being said, let's continue. So on the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, fuck. On the bottom of the deck is Ten of Wands, Lord of Repression. That is a crappy thing to start off with, but I feel like it is definitely right. This is the last decan of Sagittarius, by the way. I just realized you can't see that. This is the last decan of Sagittarius. Come on, it's so bright. Last decan of Sagittarius. Come on, there we go. There's a Sag symbol down there. It's ruled by Capricorn. Surprise. Sorry, not Capricorn. Saturn. Surprise, surprise. Good old Saturn. Good old Saturn. Oh, okay. Sagittarius. This is gonna be fun. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. It's like, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, that's not a nice thing to hear in your reading. I'm sorry. Alright, so Sagittarius. September is going to be nuts. Alright. I'm sorry. I will not sugarcoat. Alright, okay. But the first card that you have is the Two of Cups. Gorgeous energy. So this is Venus in Cancer. This is actually the first decan of Cancer, and Venus is currently in Cancer as I'm recording this. So that's always cool to me when I pull a card. I'm like, hey, that's the current planetary position. That's neat. Anyway, this is love. It's not just romantic love, okay? It's friendship love as well, all right? It's, yes, motherly love, but don't think of Cancer in such like two-dimensional way, all right? So the Lord of Love is here. Immediately crossing the Lord of Love is the Seven of Cups. Yeah. So illusionary success. Venus does not like being in Scorpio. This is a Venus and Scorpio card, by the way. Venus does not like being in Scorpio. So this shows that you might be feeling love. Sure. But is it real? Is it real? Or I'm just going to leave that like that. You're coming to this reading at the Eight of Cups. So I'm going to say no. It's probably not. It's probably not real. It probably felt like it was. You know, it probably feels comfortable. Yes. Very comfortable. So like Venus in Cancer wants to be nurtured, wants to be comforted, wants to feel safe and secure and protected by the crab, but it's vulnerable and extremely vulnerable. And Seven of Cups is saying, no, this isn't actually what I wanted. You know, maybe the person or persons that you're involved with, you know, maybe at first they were very giving of, excuse me, I'm human and my nose is itchy. Maybe the persons involved were comforting and nurturing, and, you know, maybe that connection was great. But it's almost like, especially with that oppression on the bottom, it's almost like it's being squeezed and there's nothing else coming out. And the Eight of Cups, this is where you're coming from. This is Saturn and Pisces. This is the first decan of Pisces, and Saturn ruling the card is like, look, you got to do what's actually right for you. And what's right for you is living in your truth, living with integrity, and not accepting crap treatment, right? You deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve to be treated with nurturance and like actually cherished for the beautiful, powerful, amazing soul that you are. 'Cause Sagittarius, you are so powerful, and we as humans underestimate how powerful you are. We don't even know, okay? In the far past, you have Justice. This is the Major Arcana card for Libra, and it clearly shows the scales with Venus and Saturn. You just had Venus, Venus, Saturn in your cards. So, this tells me that you are definitely on a precipice between duty and love. And like, you have to make some adjustments in your life right now in order to align yourself with where you really need to be. And maybe these are being forced on you. Maybe they're coming from an internal place. But the more recent past is the Five of Swords. Another Venus card. Venus and Aquarius this time. This is all about like beauty and value and money and love. So why money when there's no pentacles? Venus rules money. Venus rules value, money, beauty, and like nurturing. So this tells me that maybe there's been some really harsh words among your network, your friendship circles. It could very well be that like this is the external event that is causing you to have to make some adjustments in how you go about your partnerships. And you're coming into an energy of truce of the Two of Swords. So another Libra card. This is the Moon in Libra. So we've got a ton of Venus energy and a couple Libra cards. Coincidence? I think not. There is no such thing as a coincidence. This is heavy. This sucks. It's like, yeah, we've got some love and abundance and yay, but then like it's all fake. But then like we're going on a quest to find some answers and the real deal. And then it's like Lady Justice is coming in and being like, have you found balance yet? I don't think you have. And then the Five of Swords is like, there's a lot of painful energy. There's a lot of like fighting, and you know, maybe, oh, September's gonna be rough. I'm sorry, September's gonna be rough. But going through September, we do reach this place of peace restored, of truce. And maybe it's because we've decided to embark on this journey. Okay, so going up the ladder now. Where are you coming to this reading from? What is your current position? The Queen of Pentacles, the first Pentacle card. You know how I was saying this is about money too? This is about money too. The Queen of Pentacles knows the value of orderliness, of routine. She knows, the Queen of Pentacles is the first two decans of Capricorn and the last decan of Sagittarius. So the Queen of Pentacles knows about the higher meaning, the bigger plan, the bigger picture, and they know the value of being a good taskmaster. And, you know, kicking your own butt. Kicking your own butt into gear. So I feel like you're coming into this month with like this, like, okay, I know something's not right. How can I fix it? And that is a very healthy energy to move forward with. So I like that. I'm also a Capricorn ascendant, so I really like that. In your environment right now, the Six of Wands. Interesting. So you're going to be facing a lot of challenges. But as long as you can hold on to, you know, your own inner fire of, you know who you are and you know what drives you, you'll be able to achieve this victory. It could also maybe perhaps indicate some people coming to your side to support you. I mean, this is Jupiter in Leo, and Leo is all about like love and freedom and creativity and all of those beautiful things. And Jupiter is all about like luck and wisdom and higher learning and Sagittarius. So it's kind of like you are, it's like you're being challenged to realize your own potential. How do you feel about this? The last judgment. How do you feel about this? It feels like the end of the fucking world. I understand, I really do. I really do. Last judgment. You're being tested. This is a test. But not like a fire drill test. No, this is the real deal. It's not like we're beta testing. We're not beta testing. This is serious. This is legit. This is like the element of fire is coming into your life whether you like it or not. And it's like, hey, you've been focused on these cups. You need to get away from these cups and light your fire. And if you follow your spark, your Jupiter spark, if you follow your spark of interests and, start waking up your powers. Oh, fascinating. If you do, you're going to have a much better time, I'll tell you that. So the last card is Eight of Swords. This is interesting. This is like you're keeping yourself stuck. Now, I want to point out that this is a card of Gemini and is also ruled by Jupiter. So it's actually kind of like, it's really interesting. It's like Jupiter and Venus are duking it out, but that's weird because Jupiter and Venus, astrologically speaking, especially according to ancient astrology, are actually friends. So this could be like, oh, this is the second 8, by the way. 2 8s. Yeah, second 8. So this could be like you're sharpening your mental capacities. Like this whole month is like a mental exercise of expanding your mental capacity to deal with life. I'm sorry for laughing. Sagittarius. This is a month when if you call on your ancestors and your spirit guides, and if you consciously work with Jupiter, you're going to have a much better month and pass through this a little easier. But if you keep yourself stuck in illusions of like looking outside of yourself to fill the empty hole, you're not gonna have a good time. If you pizza when you're supposed to French fry, you're not gonna have a good time. I hope you get that reference. This is heavy. This is heavy. Sagittarius, you are dealing with some inner oppression as well as external. The whole world is dealing with some external oppression, but remember that everything happening outside is a reflection of stuff that happens internally as well. So this being the overall like message and theme tells me that Saturn is trying to free you from oppression. And the only way it can do that is by like ruffling your feathers a lot. But know that like if you pass through this test and like you really light up your Jupiter fire and you embrace the fact that you're a badass Sagittarius mofo, you'll be feeling a lot more peace inside of yourself. Like, okay, one way that I look at this, it's called the Lord of Shortened Force. The Lord of Shortened Force. Jupiter is all about expansion and like bigger picture and stuff like that. And in Gemini is all about the truth and the initiatory instructions that we learn, and you know, your mind and the duality of our mind and how we have this right hemisphere and this left hemisphere, and sometimes they have very different ideas of how to go forward. And like when we're learning new skills, when we're learning how to stand up for ourselves, when we're learning how to decipher truth from mistruth, a lot of times like we overshoot that skill, like especially when it's new, you know. And don't beat yourself up if that happens this month. Don't beat yourself up if that happens this month. Try your best to practice some self-compassion, and like it's gonna look different for everybody, but if you find yourself trying to use new skills and like trying to navigate through some really sticky situations and like you go a bit overboard, don't beat yourself up about it. It's normal. It's normal. That's what I'm trying to say. It's normal when we try different and new things from what we're used to, that we overshoot a little bit. And it's like this pendulum effect of like, too much this way, too much that way, too much this way, too much that way. And slowly, it does come to the middle eventually. It takes practice. Oh, Queen of Pentacles, yes, it takes practice. It takes determination. It takes it takes harnessing that Saturn energy and making it your bitch. By awakening some extreme determination within yourself that comes from within, you can make it through this month with flying colors. And Sagittarius, when you do wake up that power, when you do understand that you are a badass mofo and like you start actually claiming that for yourself, oh boy, baby, we better be watching. Sagittarius, the whole world is watching. No pressure. No pressure. But this coming out, the Queen of Pentacles coming out as your current position, I want you to really study this card. Maybe not this one exactly, because the lighting is kind of not the best, but like, it's not an accident. It's really speaking to you waking up a sense of your own inner worth and realizing the queen that you actually are, or king. You could be male. Sorry. They have it, Sagittarius. Before I log out, I wanted to show you my buddy. So it's been a long time since I've sculpted anything, but this is my new friend. I finished painting him not very long ago. So his name's Capricorn. You know, just holding on to the world for dear life. Anyway, I brought him down to sit with me while I was doing the fire reading, so I gotta channel some of that fire for you. Alright, Sagittarius. I do offer personal readings. My email is down below, and I look forward to talking with you guys again. You got this, okay? You don't even know. Have a good month.